Another way of checking your junk email settings is to go into the Tools menu at the top and click on Options. And then in the Preference tab here, we'll click on this junk email button. And this gives us some options here. Now, the junk email protection is normally automatic, and for most users it's set to low. If you're getting a lot of legitimate emails, one possible solution would be to go ahead and turn this off. The good news is that no email from here on out would go into the junk email folder. The bad news is that the good stuff and the bad stuff will be in your inbox, and you'll have to manually filter out by deleting the junk email messages. So it is a way to rectify the problem, but it's not the one I recommend. I would keep it at low. What I would not do is set this any higher, because the higher the security settings, the probability of legitimate emails being flagged also rises. If I click over here in the safe senders list, these are all of the domains or specific users that I've flagged as a safe sender, which means that anybody listed here will automatically appear in my inbox without going into the junk email folder, regardless of content. And if you notice, there's two different types of email addresses here. You've got ones like here, which look like legitimate email messages, user at domain. You could also just add the domain, and this is sort of like a general catch-all. So if there's anybody who has an email address at discovery.com, that person, even though I don't know the username, because this matches, will automatically appear in the inbox. If there's one that you want to add, you just click on add, and I could add as I could use that for this specific user at google.com, or I could take the username out and just put the @ sign google.com, hit OK, and now anybody who has a google.com address, those emails will appear in my inbox and not go into the junk mail folder. And you just keep adding other users or domains as you see fit. Probably a good idea to add Yahoo, Gmail. Um, I would also add at Comcast.net. Oops, that's spelled correctly. Another one would be att at att.net. These are the most commonly used email addresses by parents. There are going to be others. Some of the parents may have work addresses they use, in which they have corporate email addresses. It kind of depends. If you have a lot of, if you're noticing your parents' email addresses are going into your junk email folder, adding them onto this list, either through this way or through the other way in the previous video, that should solve the problem. You also want to check if you're getting a lot of legitimate email messages. It also helpful to check the block senders list. I only have one here as an example. This is an address I was getting spam from one time. Anybody who's in this list, it, their emails will automatically go to junk regardless of the content. So if you want to make sure that if you're getting legitimate emails flagged, that person's email address is not on this list. If it is, click on it, click on remove. If you're getting a lot of spam from a source and it's getting through all the filters, you want to add them, same as the other window, click on add, type in their email address here. Be very careful about adding domains at this window though, because if we were to put at gmail.com or at yahoo.com, then every mail coming from those services would then go into junk. So you want to be a little bit careful using the catch-all for all of the domains email addresses at this window here. Once you got your things checked, hit OK, and hit OK at this window, and you should now be able to get legitimate emails in the inbox, and the junk emails still continue to go to junk. It's something that you're going to have to train your computer. This isn't a kind of a precise science. There is no filter that will 100% always filter the legitimate and the bads out and separate the two. It does make mistakes. So you're going to need to check the junk email folder from time to time, regardless of whether you've taken these steps or not. It's just not a precise thing. The filters do a pretty good job of capturing the very obvious pieces of spam, but there's still a step that requires human intervention. So from time to time, just peek into the folder, see if there's any legitimate emails. If there are, take these steps to make sure that they're not placed in that folder again. If these are really spam messages and you want to just get rid of them, just go ahead and highlight the message, delete, and get rid of them all. The system will automatically clear them out, but if you want to get rid of them sooner, you can always do that step. You don't have to wait for the system to do it for you.